Theodore Roosevelt, the 26th President of the United States, the 25th Vice President, and the 33rd Governor of New York. He was born October 27th, 1858. He died January 6th, 1919. Roosevelt won the Nobel Peace Prize for ending the Russo-Japanese War in 1904 to 1905. In 1905, Roosevelt pushed Congress to create the Forest Service, which he was successful. After winning the war, Roosevelt secured the route and began construction of the Panama Canal. In Cowboy Land, published 1913 by Teddy Roosevelt. The excerpt I read sums up his respect for the land and his experiences out in the West, and why he has so much respect, and what he loved about the land, and all the values that you can learn from not only being out there, but just by working on a cattle ranch. Roosevelt also appreciated the fact that they used all their own resources. The robes they wore were made from buffalo hides, their rocking chairs were all handmade, and everything they used, for the most part, they harvested from the land and they used with their own resources. It was a land of vast silent spaces, of lonely rivers, and of plains where the wild game stared at the passing horseman. It was a fine, healthy life too. It taught a man self-reliance, hardihood, and the value of instant decision. In short, the virtues that ought to come from life in the open country. Ranch Life and the Hunting Trail, published 1888 by Theodore Roosevelt. No president has been closer to the working life of the West than Theodore Roosevelt. This book describes his day-to-day work and the hardships that he had to face along the way. It also almost challenges but guarantees that no Easterner is cut out for the cowboy life or work style. It was tedious, harassing work, as the wary cattle had to be driven carefully and quietly during the day and strictly guarded at night, with a perpetual watch kept for Indians or white horse thieves. For cowboy work, there is need of special traits and special training, and young Easterners should be sure of themselves before trying it. Theodore Roosevelt wrote about the West and about how much he admired it. Even though his writing style is simple and easy to read, he was still a very educated man and very smart. He knew exactly what he was talking about, and he knew how to make you picture exactly what he wanted you to see in your mind. My favorite quote from Teddy Roosevelt is, "Complaining about a problem without proposing a solution is called whining." I admire this quote because I believe that anyone that complains about a problem shouldn't be complaining about it if you have a solution to fix that. And if you're complaining, that's just whining about a problem that's happening in your life without trying to fix it.